G'day, Shah here once again with 4 Wheels on the Road, helping you get the most out of your time away. This week we're going to take a bit of a look at the Manfrotto Pro Light multi-loader that I've been using for quite a few months now. I've put it through its paces and it's been brilliant, mostly. But there's a few problems and we're going to take a look at those now. Let's get 4 Wheels on the Road and check it out. So as we discussed in our previous video, the fact that this bag's got multiple points of access is absolutely brilliant. For me personally, it works magnificently because I've got the drone, my video camera, and a whole host of other things in here as well. And I've still got space in the top to put a shirt or some food or something like that as well. So it works brilliantly for me. As we discussed in the previous video, one of the biggest selling points for me was the multiple points of access, including, and probably most importantly, this access on the side here. I'm constantly getting my drone in and out, my controller for the drone in and out, and the video camera in and out. And having this wide access here is brilliant. We've discussed a little bit more about that previously. If you want to take a look at that video, I'll put a link in the bottom right hand side of your screen for you. One of the other really big selling points about this bag, and something that's been very helpful and I didn't really make much mention of in my initial review of it, was these grab handles here. I'm finding that I'm using these absolutely all the time, especially the one on the side and also the one on the top. This one here has been invaluable. I'm constantly throwing my bag in and out of the back of the truck, and it's been a really big help to actually have those. One of the other massive selling points about the bag, and it's something that I don't actually really use, is the ability to take these handles on and off. And in talking about using the grab handles and getting the bag in and out of the truck, which is something I do all the time, this gets me to the first point and the first problem. You've got a lot of weight in this bag if you've got 2 or 3 cameras in it and a whole host of other stuff in it. And it's all being supported by one tiny little bracket here. It is spring loaded, but I've probably had about half a dozen times now when I've gone to grab the bag like this via the handle and it's been disconnected, whether it's gotten caught on something or whatever, because it's really easy to actually get it off. As you can see there, you just clip it off. It's off in a second, and it's been something that's been a little bit of a problem and a little bit of a bugbear for me with the bag itself. As you would have seen from the footage, I've been taking it on big adventures and doing big walks and big trail walks with it, doing kilometers and kilometers. The ability to actually have the waist strap tucked in here has been magnificent, and it's something not a lot of bags actually have. And the fact that it actually has a waist strap as well is brilliant. This breathable mesh on the back and the padding on here has been absolutely brilliant as well. And as I mentioned in my initial review, there's a ton of stuff that's really great about this bag, including the side mounts here for putting drink bottles in, which I've been using extensively, and the fact that you've got top access as well to put food, drinks, whatnot in. That's been also great. Another one of the tiny little problems that I've had, and it's only happened a couple of times, is this here. While the bag is actually connected at the top via this strap and a clip, again the same as it is on the bottom, which I have not had this one come off as yet, but what I have had come off quite often is this Velcro attachment here, as you'll see in your close-up. It's come off quite a few times and it's been a bit of a pain in the butt. Quite often I find the bag kind of floating around when I'm trying to put it on my back because this thing is hanging around here. So while it's presented as something that's actually beneficial in being able to take the clip off here and here very easily and attach them to the side of the bag and use the bag as a side mounted or a shoulder bag, while it's actually good that those are on there, it's been a little bit of a pain and something you just need to get used to, and I think just something you need to be made aware of when you're using the bag itself. So to this point, those are probably two quite small things but quite significant, and things that you should actually be made aware of and think about before purchasing the bag. Considering it's a $300 and something bag, I think it's something you really need to be made aware of and take note of. Alright, well, that's it for me this week. Once again, thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time we get 4 wheels on the road.